my dear Aries. This is a 3-month love prediction with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I'm reading in order of birthdays from Pisces to Aquarius. And if you want to see more readings from me, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. And I would urge you to watch the love reading for March and the reading What Do They Want to Happen for your sign in the What Do They Want to Happen Between You playlist to get more information. If you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal questions readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I use Tarot de la NUIT by Alexandra and Carol Ann for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see the 6 of Pentacles together with 10 of Swords. So you're really trying your best, being nice, doing the right thing, but whatever is happening has still kind of broken your heart, or it's almost like good things never happen to good people. Okay, so that might be your mindset. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. So I'm seeing a very intense love, but also a very intense loss. So we'll see where it goes with this. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and we have the Hermit together with the 10 of Swords. So it seems like you're embracing loneliness or singlehood because you feel like good things never happen to good people, and it's almost like it doesn't matter how much you give of yourself or how amazing you are trying to be in your relationship. Things doesn't go your way anyway. At least your mind thinks so. It has decided that this is the case. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Chariot together with the 10 of Swords. I'm noticing this, this line here between the flying carpet and the landscape underneath, and this air, water. It's some kind of veil or some kind of transition that you are going through. It's almost like you can choose to think positively or to think negatively. I can fly, I can breathe, or I'm drowning and I'm, stuck on earth or whatever. So it can be that you choose to feel as good things never happen to good people because you feel a little bit victimized maybe by God or the universe in your situation. So you just decide that it's no point having hope. It's all the points having hope, of course, but sometimes we need to play with these energies to get out certain feelings that we might have been harboring inside. So I don't think that it's a bad thing that you're experimenting with thinking a little bit more negative thoughts and thinking that maybe good things never happen to good people, because that can give you some new insights. You go deeper into the thing when you accept. Let's say that we don't accept a negative idea. We just paint it positive all the time. Then there will grow things underneath that, don't agree with your positivism inside of you. But you will continue being positive and kind of blind yourself to what's going on underneath the surface. But when you admit things to yourself that things aren't great, it's not going well, I'm not super happy, this person isn't acting nice towards me, you're expanding your awareness and accepting more things than you were able to do when you let yourself have just one eye. So I'm thinking this is really, it's a good thing in the extension to be able to see the truth about things. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today. Four of Wands. You're finding some kind of stability and self-love through this exercise. It's as if you're not happy by what other people are giving you or what the world is giving to you. But when you can accept a negative idea and still stay in self-love and not you might have moments where you feel a little bit the blues and think that, you know, your life is losing purpose as well. But when you land in this notion, I think you will find self-love in the bottom, because there will come a part of you that will just take over, and you know, you will see amazing strength with you that makes you move forward, even though you didn't have this glittering idea about life anymore. So something even stronger and more stable and more grown up will replace this idea that you always need to think just positive, or you know, not see what's really going on underneath the surface, or ignoring what's going on underneath the surface. You can embrace it and become even stronger, more stable, more self-loving from it, and even be able to create a better future for yourself when you accept all facets of reality. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you and your love life 3 months from moving forward into the future. Okay. So you will hear this a little bit backwards, because this is May, and this is April, and this is March. And in March we have the Three of Cups, Justice, Four of Cups. So I'm seeing you being in a social situation, but that might not go so well for you, or you feel either marginalized, or maybe someone comes with criticism your way, or it's something that's not entirely to your liking. You might be invited to a party, but you don't like the people at the party, or you might be offered a relationship, but you don't have the right kind of emotions to continue with that relationship. So it's something, it's like a glitch between what you want and what you're being offered. But the divine says that this is out of necessity to balance your own energies. Okay. So you need to not get this exactly what you want, because you need this insights that will make you so much stronger, so much more grown up, so much more resilient. If you were just pampered with beautiful things happening to you, you would start to become more and more like almost you will regress back into a baby stage, where you think that the world is just there to take care of you. But when you see things are not going all that smoothly, you sharpen up and you become more adult. You take more responsibility. You just don't, you know, let things solve on its own. You're trying to figure things out. You're becoming more edgy, like you get a better edge. So you might need this edge for some reason. So the divine doesn't want you to fall into some relaxed stage of bliss. Okay. Here we have the Four of Wands. This is your own foundation that you have built for yourself. And from the Four of Wands, other relationships happens. You are able to form bonds with other people, deep bonds, even the ones that get you married, or that last for a lifetime. So this is a really good card. But just in this situation, it's about things not going very well for you. And by you living through this and accepting it and not running away from it, you become so much stronger. So you actually become prepared for something that's real and good and stable and true. So when we tear down, you know, the things that's like the house of cards, you still have the table where the card stands, and this is the table. So even if things seems to fall apart around you, it's actually building a stronger foundation for you. Here we see Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Might not be the most giddy situation here. It's something that's stable, but you don't appreciate it. You want to move away from it, or it's not enough, or it's not making you happy. So again, it almost seems as if you might have an admirer that you don't think is just you're not attracted enough by them, or they are not giving you enough adventure, excitement, or passion. But it definitely seems 9, 8 of Cups, this is you, but someone is giving you something that's stable but might borderline to boring. Okay, so we'll see where that goes. So looking at March, we have the Emperor, which is 4, together with the 4 of Swords. We also had the 4 of Pentacles there with this stable, boring thing. So we'll see. 4 of Swords, I want to move a little bit. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing the kind of same thing. It might be in the reverse for some of you, but this is usually Aries. But this can be you as well. So it's almost like you're not exhilarated by the situation that you're being offered. Or someone isn't exhilarated by what you are offering. They might like you but not love you, or you might, there's a nice to spend time with this person, but you don't want to marry them. So we'll see where it goes. And it can also be a rift between a married couple, of course, like the silent treatment going on. But mostly I'm feeling this, that we are offered something that we're not really keen on, or we realize that a person that we are offering ourselves to isn't really keen on us. So we have a King of Wands and Judgment here. Okay, so I'll read as this is you, and this is the person that didn't pay enough interest, or didn't want to, discuss with you, or sort things out, or bet on your relationship, or communicate enough to solve your problems, for example. So here I'm actually seeing you growing out of this situation and deciding to see the reality for what it is. So kind of man and womaning up. This can also be an image of your future partner. So when you decide that this person doesn't give you enough attention or love, or isn't interested enough inside of you, it's like squeezing blood out of a stone. It doesn't work. And you just accept that it didn't work. You couldn't get more from that situation. And you might feel as if you're losing investment in that situation. It actually prepares you for better relationships in the future, where you and the other person will vibrate on the same level. So this is a real grown-up decision to see things as they are, instead of trying to squeeze blood out of a stone here. So this person might, it's nice to hang out, but they don't want to commit or marry, and you realize that you're not getting enough of this situation, even if it's offering you something that's on the surface is nice, but it comes with a bitter aftertaste. For example, you give your love to someone that's not able to give it back to you. So here I'm seeing you realizing that and taking a grown-up decision with the Judgment here. So we'll show you this from above. So this is the thing that's offered, and this is how this person that's offering this to you is behaving towards you. So when they want something, they are open to you. When they don't want something from you, they are totally closed, and you can't engage them in something like this. It's a little bit a one-way street. So you decide to become a grown-up about this and take a grown-up decision, and you feel, why do bad things happen to good people? Since you are offering so much, why can't this person also offering the same thing back? So we'll see. This is moving on to April. We have a Page of Cups together with the 9 of Swords. So this is you still being in this mindset that you're trying to offer yourself to relationships and situations with your beautiful fragile heart, but you're not being received well, and therefore you are feeling as if the world isn't really for you, or you can never be happy, or you will never be offered the thing that you would actually need. but here comes, so we can see you almost oscillating between, you know, accepting being grown up, accepting that what you are offering, this beautiful thing here that you offered, you need to give it to yourself because the other person doesn't pay much interest. This is Leo, Aries energy. So this is you. Here you might have been fighting for something, but here you start to more roll with the energy at hand. So you decide to go with the flow instead of, you know, trying to fight or conquer something that you want. If it's impossible to conquer it, why put more energy into it? Better to see reality and go with the flow, because the King of Wands takes the energy out of thin air and makes something new. It doesn't, you know, try to... it's not really the alchemic process trying to take lesser metal and making it into gold. It's like King of Wands is more taking the opportunity of gold that's already there. Okay. We have the High Priestess, which is 2, Judgment. It's 20, 2 plus 0, 2. So I'm seeing you oscillating between being grown up and accepting reality and falling into pieces, because it's almost like you wanted the father's love here and you weren't able to get it, you see. Because they are so preoccupied by, you know, entertaining themselves or entertaining their crowd, or yeah, I'm basically feeling like they're using you as supply. When they want to have a party, they throw a party and you are in it, but if you throw a party, they don't come. Here you are in bits and pieces, but here you are shaping up and deciding that, okay, I will choose better, like people that's worthy of me. And we have the Temperance card. So this is you taking in your opposite side. So instead of, you know, running head first like a ram or a Aries, head first in a brick wall, you decide to, okay, I will turn my energy towards people that's where there's actually a two-way street. This is the alchemic process. So it's about making a little bit more magic, or finding more magic people, because this person that you have here isn't particularly magic. They might be very impressive because they are the emperor, but they are not magic, because it's like they're a bonehead, or, you know, they are just a one-way street. When they engage in you, you can engage in them, but when you want to engage in them, they don't engage in you. So it's like, you know, hitting a brick wall. Here is someone that's a little bit more engaged and a little bit more interesting. And we have the World card here. So 20, 21. I'm definitely thinking that you're going to meet a soulmate here. The King of Wands is often a soulmate, and these are also soulmate cards. But we can see that these people are the back turned towards each other. So I think you need to meet this person almost inside of you before they can actually manifest on the outside of you. So this is about this becoming a grown-up. It's okay to feel sorry for yourself for a little while, and to see reality and to take away the illusions from your eyes, the veil from your eyes, and see that, oh, this person is just, you know, full of themselves. And to, you know, first you're deciding to, okay, I realize that I see the truth, so I'm taking a grown-up decision and, you know, making a move that's better for me in my life, and searching for a better partner, or even finding a better partner, because the king is already there. So it might be you not going after the person that rejects you, but the person that actually wants you. But then we come to the other problem, where you might be more engaged in this love than in that love, because this person, you know, what you can't have makes you want it even more, and this one you can have. So it's a question if you would want it. But here it looks as if it's going to be able to make you run with this instead of that. So we will see. I will take an oracle card, since I'm feeling some kind of suspicion here. So can we have a clarification on this situation? Don't forget, reminder. Okay, so it might be that you will forget the difference between your two suitors. That one is maybe, you know, you want them more, but they don't want you, and you want them because they don't want you, because that's reminding you of some kind of old drama that you have had, possibly in your family and maybe with your father, didn't pay you enough attention. So you try to get attention from the person that doesn't give you attention, and you're not giving attention to the person that actually have potential to love you. I'm not saying that's entirely true, but I'm seeing that this is a pattern that you might have repeated in the past. But this King of Wands is surrounded by Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, High Priestess, Temperance, the World card. This is 4 major arcana card and 2 dressed cards. So you have a real good opportunity there, and I would want you to be able to take it and to not pass on this. But we'll see what will happen in May. And we have an 8 of Wands, so that's a really good energy moving forward. 9 of Pentacles underneath, it's better than the 9 of Swords. At least you're up and you are dressed now. So instead of lying with almost no clothes and waiting the clock, at least you have come out of bed and maybe are not mourning so much for this other person that didn't pay you enough attention. So an 8 of Wands is hasty moving energy. So I'm seeing a transformation happening here where you are deciding to become more positive about your situation and dragging yourself out of a big hole. And life is still there, you still need to live it. And here we have Strength card together with the Hierophant. So I'm hearing sometimes you need to love what is good for you, okay? Sometimes you need to love the thing that you have and not the thing that you would want, but that might not be good for you. And here we have a Page of Wands. So that Page of Wands is a little bit of a wild card. I think this is your original expression, and it might be a little bit wild and not so sensible. With the 8 of Cups here and the Page of Wands, it might well be that you will run away from this opportunity that I'm seeing here to have a strong and adult relationship with a person that challenged you but is still on your side. King of Wands, Hierophant, is a loyal person that sticks with you. But it's almost as if a part of you still wants to run back and deal with the person that rejected you, because it's a little bit self-sabotaging energy that I'm getting there. So I will actually read the Don't Forget card, because I definitely feel like you need a reminder. 28 there. She's longing for her father, or this archetype is longing for the grown-up archetype that didn't give enough attention. And it's very easy for her, I say her because it's a little girl here in the page. It's a girl and a page, sorry. She forgets what's good for her, and she wants what she longs for, which is the love from the person that didn't pay enough attention. So, my child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. When I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? When you draw the symbol for reminder, you are being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up till now. Don't forget what you know already, as it isn't necessary to learn the same thing twice. Then again, how else do you learn? So sometimes we need to do the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again. But I think you have a possibility to be happy here with this other person, even if they are not, the person that can heal this father wound. You are, okay. Keep faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. So you need to become your own archetype. And this is a little bit what I'm seeing here, because this is also your own evolution, becoming your own father or your own grown-up. But you have a tendency to want to run back and, do the same old, because you just want this person to budge and, you know, finally pay you attention and say that, you know, you are the star of my world. And that might never happen, but it can surely happen that you yourself decide that this is true, that you are your star, the star in your own world. So you need to come to this understanding before your wild self just makes another mistake. So sometimes we can have a choice between, you know, safe love and passionate love, and it almost seems as if Aries will be faced with such a situation here in the 3 coming months, where you will love someone that's not able to give you what you want, and the person that can give you what you want, they are sparking an interest with you, but you have like a little tendency, 8-8, this eternity symbol, to repeat old mistakes and, you know, suddenly take a decision that's against your soul's path forward, or your path to happiness. At least your soul can always make mistakes and start again, but if you want to be happy, go with you know, the warm, generous person instead of the person not paying you enough attention. Okay, Aries, I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to this channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And if you want to see more readings from me, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. And I would urge you to watch the love reading for March and the reading What Do They Want to Happen for your sign in the What Do They Want to Happen Between You playlist to get more information. And thank you so much for watching this far. Until next time, take really good care and stay blessed. Bye for now.